Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. I'm Dr. Das, curator of the Museum of ZZT, and I will be your tour guide today for this latest episode of 24 Hours to Go, the series in which we've been taking a look at every 24 hours of ZZT game ever made. We are currently making steady progress here through the Winter 1999 competition, playing some violent games. And they haven't been super great for the most part. Truthfully, I'm a little disappointed in this contest at this point. We're on the way out. I don't know, the best stuff we've seen so far was a very short and simple action game and a unique, if repetitive, kind of gang violence RPG-ish game. But most of what we've seen has been kind of a mess compared to previous contests. And we've still got another junk entry, which is probably what we're going to get to first, knowing my luck. I keep spinning them first thing first. It has been a pretty mediocre one. But welcome on in. Hopefully we get to all the secret good stuff today. Hello to Marbles and Gulio and everyone else out there. We're down to, I think, 7 games only. And like I said, one of them is going to be over in about 30 seconds maximum. So next week is probably going to be the end of this contest. And I've yet to really be super impressed. There's been a lot of cool stuff in the earlier ones. But the 24 hours of ZZT tradition is, I don't know, barely at its not even at its halfway point here. We're going to be entering its 3rd year. So there's still plenty more to go. And I'm sure there's still going to be plenty more cool things. Sometimes the turnout ain't great, or the topic ain't great, or who knows? Who can say? But the only way out is through. I think it's time to head on over to the wheel. Do I have the right thing set up? I have them both shut off. Wheel, activate. It's blue now. I found the color options and I was just like, oh, well, what's a wintry palette? I can't stand looking at the default palette. The problem with being somebody who makes things is every time I use something else that somebody else has made, even if it's perfectly solid and good and capable, I'm just like, yeah, but everybody uses this wheel. Everybody's seen this wheel. But now it's blue. So now it's my wheel. It's a wintry color. I don't know if I'd go with blue for violent over red, but maybe it's cold-blooded. Who knows? That would have been a good title for one of these games. But yeah, we've got 7 more on here. We've got like 4 games that we're not playing. I think next week I'd like to spend a few minutes covering them as best as we can on stream. Because there's still some interesting stuff there. It's just not particularly stream friendly, some of it. Or if you can believe it from this topic, some of these entries aren't made in good taste. Which is shocking, I know. Alright, we gotta spin this thing. It's gonna be the junk game. I know it is. Ark. It's not the junk game. I mean, maybe this is also a junk game, but it's not the one I was expecting it to be. Alright, we got Ark by Oof, going by the file name here. Let me write that file name down now before I forget, because I'm going to need that to bring up the scorecard when the time is right. Oof W24. Well, it helps if I have focus. Oof W24 ho. Very well. Let's load that one up and see what we're getting here. Title screen looks good. Promising enough start. By Oof, ID Oof. Got some violent red. Nice little mountaintop town. Alright, my name is Deyan. I've lived in the village of Ark for my whole life. But when I came out of my hut, I saw two people fighting. This made me realize that this place fights too much. There's more violence around here since a few months ago. This place used to be a very peaceful place, and I am beginning to wonder why so much hostility. I think I should go down the mountain for the first time. Maybe I will understand this need to fight that my village is in. I better go get my supplies and then go exploring. Okay. So we're just gonna leave. Welcome to my Winter 99 24 Hours of ZZT game. Be sure to stretch, take deep breaths, and relax so you can enjoy this game more. This stream started 2 minutes ago. Don't you dare hit the stretch redeem. I will not. I just sat down. He's in a fight. Violence. Oh, I think I actually broke them apart by touching them from the left. Hang on. We can break this up. There we go. Now we're back at peace. So I'm guessing none of these are going to be... Yeah, okay. Don't go barging into other people's homes. I did say we should get our supplies. Oh, we're doing the classic beta for backpack. A good character for that. You get your bag and some supplies. Well, actually, all you get is 6 torches, but now you have a place to carry things. We got a bed. Still not exactly sure what kind of a world this is. Do you want? Thank you for... Oh! I got my supplies. Okay, maybe that was just a warning. In case we hadn't. Although we don't have a... Well, I mean, I guess you don't really need a flag. We've got the torches, that's gonna do. Nice little winding path. Very Sierra, other than the fact that it's not going to kill us if we touch any of these other tiles. Oh wow, it's a big mountain. Okay, we're going all over the place. We got the classic black hole for where the player started on the board. And put them on top of a fake. Oh, actually, now these exits stood out, but there is another set over there. Okay, well I can see why this guy has never come down from the mountain. It's a pretty big mountain. Are these just rock? I have no idea if these are like rocks or if it's supposed to be like a flock of sheep. It's another town. It's that big of a mountain. Aizri, village of elves. No closing parentheses. Again, locked doors. Are we gonna talk with, you know, the wise village elder elf? Say, hey, what's with all the violence? Master Elf, Inshron, regret. I hope we don't have some regrets. What information do you seek? What's with my village? Why is everyone fighting all the time? I know what is with Ark. There has been a spell cast by the witch Ree. She is a very evil witch, you know. The one thing she hates more than anything else is peace. She cringes when someone apologizes. She can't bear to see someone give a present. And she hates any form of care, kindness, generosity, benevolence, enticement, geniality, or anything like that. Congrats on the thesaurus. Yes, I was also immediately going to make a Grinch pun. Thank you. So she worked on a spell that would abolish any form of peace on this mountain. Of course, she isn't powerful enough to affect elves. Dang. And you must be part elf for you to not be affected. Oh, word? Now your town of humans is a tainted, vile, and non-peaceful place where no one helps each other and all are out to gain power by taking it from others. Gonna get us a morality play? Like the ZZT community? Boom! I need an air horn for this. Called out. Exactly. How can I remove the spell? Well, you could kill the witch. I would remove the spell. You're going to go, so... Is there a word missing there or something? You should take this mirror and reflect the attack she uses on you. Okay, classic witch defeating technique. Pulls a mirror from behind his back and gives it to you. You don't know why, of all things, he has a mirror right behind him. But you don't give half a shit, because now you must fight a witch. You will also find use for this chisel. It is good for getting past blocked parts of the cave. I don't know if I would call it good so much as technically functional. It gives you a chisel. It comes from behind his back as well. This might take a while. Are we emphasizing him just conveniently having all these items because we're like, haha, video games, it's so silly how all this stuff just happens to be here exactly when it's needed? Or is this guy gonna be tricking us and maybe he's the one who cast the spell and we're gonna kill the good witch who would have been able to save us? I don't know. Maybe I'm giving the game too much credit. But so far it's been fine. It's looked nice. There's a slowly developing story here. We've got us a goal. Hasn't been very violent. Okay, the water's not too bad. I thought it was going to animate, honestly, but, you know, you're on a time limit. You had to do the little dithering in the background here instead. I get it. This seems dangerous. Oh! Of course there's a secret in the waterfall. Arc Cave. To enter, go... Well, I guess it's not a secret if there's a sign. Lazy river. Yes, let's make use of our 6 torches here. A river provides a nice little guiding point, or at least it did. See, I never know if I should just be like running towards the exit or if I should be exploring. I don't have a lot of torches for exploring. Now we've got something there because it's visible in the dark, so surely that's a passage. I guess we can fall in the pit. I guess we can destroy this wall with our powerful chisel. Anything else in here, or is that just the, like, hey, we need to make sure you talked to the elf? Okay, it's elf. Elf block. Cutscene. Who are you? Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just kill you. Oh. Oh. Ah. That was easy. Oh. Appears to have fallen into lava. Now with the witch gone for good, you have to go check if Ark had improved. Let's see. Is this good or bad? Did we do the right thing? When I returned, it was darker, but I was happy to... Well, yeah, that's how time works, buddy. But I was happy to see that there was less violence in this small village. Oh, the end. Okay. Created by Oof. Programmed by Oof. Story by Oof. Special thanks to Herc. And more thanks to Herc. Judges. Arc by Oof. The end. Short and sweet. Didn't do a whole lot, but there was really nothing to complain about. What did the judges think of this? It seems reasonable. Not super impressive, but again, seeing what else has been in this contest, it's like, yeah, I didn't hate it. Good job. Alright, Oof. Hercules says, some good graphics, but it got kind of boring. Plot wasn't bad at all. 7.5. Judge number 2. Graphics are pretty good, but you can walk on the houses in Ark. A little too short. Oh, you used some fake walls. Yeah, we got the Judge 2's approval. That's not bad. Judge number 3 saying, and in this epic adventure, I didn't shoot myself. Nice graphics. A little overdramatic, but I think he's saying what I'm saying. I didn't hate it. 7 out of 10. Lemmer here. Not a lot of dialogue. It was short, without a whole lot of programming. The graphics were good, though. 5.6. That's pretty reasonable. Judge number 5. Very nice. Good graphics. Battle should have been playable. 6.5 out of 10. Again, pretty nice. So yeah, I think we're in agreement here. I mean me and the judges, that this contest hasn't been super exciting. It got 5th place, this game. This shouldn't be a top 5 game. This is a perfectly playable little short story, I guess. It's not really doing much wrong. But yeah, okay, that works. Yes. Alright, as for me... Right, technically this is the wrong crop. I gotta find a better way of doing this to make this look nice when I switch between these things. Alright. Arc. Where does Arc go? They gave it 5th place. It didn't wow me. It didn't do anything special in any way. It didn't really try anything. It had some nice outdoorsy scenes, but most of this game could have been anything, really. The violence was only relevant to 2 guys shoving each other on the first board. I don't feel it's super topic aligned. I think means I'm actually going to end up being pretty harsh on it, even though it doesn't really have anything too wrong about it. These games, like everything here, these are games that do a good job of integrating violence into what they're doing. Is it better than the incredibly wacky spy game? Realistically, yes. I don't want to give it too much credit for being unintentionally hilarious. Ruffian Revolution, yeah, that was just a bunch of half-broken engines. Oh, Splat was just the randomly killing a bunch of people kind of game. This is our puzzle game. I don't know. I feel like this seems like the right spot. Maybe one more. Because again, Y is also one of those games where it's like, it's in that spot because it's unintentionally funny. This one's earnest, a genuine effort. The entertainment I got was the entertainment the author wanted me to get. But not super on topic. And not super standout. So yeah, C sounds good. Mid C. What's that for me right now? 3rd, 6th, 7th place. Like, yeah, that's still pretty high up there. Okay. Let's switch back then to the big wheel. See what we get next. 6 to go. Ah. Ice Storm in Hell. I've been very curious about this one, just seeing that name. This one sounds like it could be cool. My fingers are crossed. Alright, Lotos. What do you got for us, Lotos? Ice Storm in Hell. Starring you. In a journey to hell. A very cold hell. A very, very cold hell. A very, very, very cold. A very, 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 where Diablo is freezing his ass off. Press P now. It's gonna be cold. In the hell. J-Guns, thank you for the sub. The deets here. I don't know why the deets take like a full minute to come in anymore, but they do. However many subs that has been. Appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream here. Oh, another backpack. It's a very beta stream today. Oh, that's a Moogle. I'm Mog. That's nice. Why is Mog here? Okay, read the left scroll and the one on the right. Okay, Mug. It's Mog. Meg. Alright, I get the joke. 24, that's the correct number. In 24 months. Thank you for 2 whole years. I appreciate that. Oh, I guess we should listen to the Moogle. Yes, yes, I am indeed a dark blue scroll. Now shut up and read on. Violence! Ice storm in hell! Okay, I decided I was going to participate in this 24 hours of ZZT. I know this may come as a shock to many people, as I don't tend to do much, but who's counting? And I am too lame to make a proper title screen, so here goes. Alright, we got some blocks. By the way, the other scroll is the credits. We got an official logo here. Alright, what are the credits? Graphics by Damon Lodos. Programming. Music. Well, I just found out I could do graphics. What do you expect? Okay, so it's probably going to be a quiet one. Thanks to HM for his Wonkerific toolkit. Kronos for his Shades Color Kit. More SDK. Weird SDK. Herc for the lovely ID. Jansen for STK, whoever made Jolt Cola for adding so much caffeine, and other people for other stuff. Okay, so at least the kid is gonna have some energy. My expectations are still high. Will they come crashing down? No, this seems like there's gonna be some effort. I suppose we're in hell? The guy on the left doesn't look too good. Gameplay info. According to his useful gameplay info, touch everything to find out what it does. Okay, so tutorial, manual kind of thing. Just a note, when you see a neato faded border around an enclosed box, like this board and the last one, it's a cutscene for information area, and you cannot die. By the way, I know the red wall to the left looks lame, but it is cutting out a small bug with the dragon. I'm curious what that's gonna mean. Okay, that's a dude. What? You talk to other dudes that look like me throughout the game. Wow. This is definitely something you need to tell the judges in the 24 hours of ZZT competition. You can touch objects to talk to them. Greetings, I am Diablo. You may know me from Diablo. Aren't you red? Yes, but I wanted to stand out. Good call. See, like this, you notice me. Didn't Blizzard copyright you? Yes, but are they going to care? Probably not. Where will I meet you? 666 Layer of Hell. Just take the elevator. On level 3, okay. I'm gonna guess Dungeon Crawler then. I think we've got us just a Diablo player. I'm gonna have a couple floors of that, and then we're gonna jump to the bottom and end the game. Sticky. No, don't taste it. So far, fingers crossed. It's much easier to plead that it's not that when this is what this looks like. When the green smiley face is what Yoshi looks like. What can Nintendo do? Alright, here's our elevator. That's an elevator, alright. Here's a dead guy. Decapitated head. Hang on, if we're gonna kick it, I'm kicking it this way. Okay. Oh. The sword is still in there, huh? Bury it? I don't know why I'd need to do that. And the dragon? These things are nasty. They spit fire. And they're even ones known to act like B. Hirsch 13. We're still obsessed with this guy. See it spit fire. Cool. Alright. Has very cans, but it doesn't look so bad. Is this wear anything? Brimstone. And nothing more. Evil goblin. With gun. Oh, just kidding. I don't fight you. I'll join you. Goblin friend. Sure. Why not? Oh, interesting art style here. Okay, this game is giving me life so far. You don't speak goblin, sir. Or I call you butts. Or butts. Okay, we'll go shopping. Oh. I mean, if it's all free, who can say how useful this glod of snot will be? It did set a flag, I think. Do we only get to have one of these items? No, that's unrelated. Okay, so it's nothing. On the highway to hell. Okay. Ooh. Let's get this show on the road here. Demons and devils and fires. Hit the door. Wham. We've done it. What is this art? Search the corpse. Found a red key. It's okay. It's we're going dungeon crawler. Sequence dead body. Whoa. Wow. Yum. I think we ate it. I wasn't expecting it to move. There's been a couple of games, and not enough in my opinion. Goodness. That have done this kind of like, I'm gonna cram an artboard onto the gameplay board so you can see something in detail. I associate it with the Buck Russell games. The weird 70s disco detective. But once in a while it shows up elsewhere. I have no idea if Buck Russell pioneered it in ZZT or not, but that is what I think of first. Welcome to hell. You should die. Want me to strangle you? Yeah. You strange the dude. We're not good at this. Okay. This guy is gonna just kick our ass the second I open this door. Oh, maybe not. Well, we gotta nominate it. Nominate it for scrolling. Like so. Now we'll remember. Are these guys gonna shoot? Also, hello, Will. Welcome on in. Yeah, they're gonna shoot. That was indeed a ricochet, but I was like, well, I want to touch that just to be sure. Well, I don't want to run through all those things on the right if that's going to be a dead end right now. I'm assuming we'll go this way. More goblins? Oh, more cutscene. And we can really see the detail as we pick up Gem. You touch the ice crystal, and an eerie glow fills the room. In a good game, this would be accompanied by cool special effects, but here, all you get is this annoying text dialogue. Oh, and the neato special effect that will happen in the black box at the top of the screen after a few seconds. Anyway, needless to say, the ice crystal did something weird. I think you'd better find out what. Cool. I think that's just gonna loop. And what did that do? This guy's not shooting. The oak appears frozen. Must be that ice crystal you touched. Well, time to shatter it. Okay, so it's very cold here in hell. Alright, now it's looking blue. Ooh. Aw, my ammo. I probably really needed that, actually. Oh, wrong save. There we go. We'll get the 2 for kill him with the bloodstain. Yeah. The art. Sorry, the snake, question mark? The green guy? He looks just kind of like a little Hershey Kiss now down there. The surf ant bites you. Oh. Okay, well, stay away from snakes. Got it. Please watch a mini movie. Oh! Wow, that's actually way cooler than what I did. Hang on, I want to capture this moment. But again, I keep doing these separate saves. Try this again. Hey, ellipses. Alright, mini movie, let's go. It really vaporized them. I'm impressed. This is winning me over. I'm liking this one. This is everything I hoped it would be. Cool X. I know this is me, Damon Lotus, making this. So I decided to leave you a few notes along the way. Everyone knows how much I hate Megazooks, but I would kill for some ZZT Ice right now. Firing a lot of shots in this one. We got opinions here from the author. Cute little elevator. We can have ice, I think, right? Yeah, you would just like shove the player if they're standing on top of a specific kind of tile. Okay, we have slightly more ammo. Click. What was that big ass impossible to miss number in the elevator room? Oh, did they just mean 10? What happens if I say something else? Sorry, that's not right. Go back and look again. Okay. X. Oh, actually, it's XI. So we're going with 11. So I would have been wrong. Yep, that was it. Either you were paying attention, or the color choice caused an epileptic seizure, and now that number is etched into your mind. No, I just took 5 steps to the right. The dragon. The dragon, I'm noticing, is not appearing in the cutscene. So, but I don't think the fire, because the fire objects are just always there. It's good looking fire, though. I do like the effect. It's just very limited because the objects have to be there. But steal that for Weave. You need an ice pick to get it through here. You got the ice pick. We're chiseling, we're ice picking. Not the kind of hacking from the violence competition one would expect. Start picking away at the ice to see what happens. Feel free to watch the cinematic below, or ignore it and never know the ending to this game. Wow, incredible. Look at it go. Was the dragon just... something? Oh, you rescued me. Not really, you thought this was the end? This is only the beginning. Didn't you notice there was no violence in this game yet? Or next to it anyway? Well, guess what? What? You were being sent to the 13th layer of hell. That's where everyone I hate goes. You fucking moron. You froze my kingdom over. Alright. That iguana. Okay, can we have a fight? Oh man, please give me... Yes, yes, give me an RPG battle finale. It's what I crave. You can have longer lines than Weave also. Yeah, it don't care. It's powerful. Alright, are we gonna get a cool battle? Are we gonna get some cool animations that, you know, we've established in these other fights? Oh, wow. I preferred the big smiley face to this, actually. Wow. What happened? Give me those instructions. Please explain. A menu will come up and offer you a selection. Just pick one. Attack or hide in the corner. Let's attack and then save. Got him. Oh, he got me. You hide in the corner. That do anything? Probably not. I don't think this is much of an engine. Our socket, thank you for the follow. What would you like to do? I guess keep attacking. Yeah, like what? He's got horns. I guess it's gotta be like a hat for us, because we can't have a head that tiny. I have been defeated. How can this be? I am the lord of all evil. Cannot know the power of the light side of the force. Ah, whatever. You win. I'll send you back home. Back to that hellhole you call home. Really? Yay. Whatever. Get out of my hair, little punk kid. Where do I go? Same place you always go, in the passage. Thanks, mister. No, yeah, and we're out. Wow, you made it. You're outside of hell. You froze hell over, and then kicked its Mastar's ass. How's that for one fine day? You feel like that dude from Doom, capital M. Only that dude from Doom had to do it many times. But you won't, will you? Alright, thank you, Lodos. That was a lot of fun. And felt kind of on topic. I thought there was violence. We shot a few things. Red fakes were splattering around the room. Shame the dragons didn't do anything at all. No music. Game was brought to you by the letters M and P and the number 3. Sesame Street is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. 1 equals 2. I listened to the following CDs. This is including all the essentials here. RPG battles, CDs, Eve 6 and Corn. Magnet, Nirvana, Silverchair. One of these days we need to do the tier list for like all the music and food choices people did. Favorite song? Ah, okay. Yes, I have not heard of this band or artist. Wie Gotterdammerung? See. I don't know what I just said. My favorite movie is Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's fun. My favorite TV show is Lex, the series. This is what we had to do before we had LiveJournal. This was the only way you can convey this information to people. I am unfamiliar with Lex. Okay. Everybody else is, though. Lex TV show. A group of disparate fugitives from an interplanetary tyranny find themselves in control of a massively powerful starship. Huh. I've never heard of this. Well, dang, everybody knows this show but me. Okay. I can't get distracted, but it seems like it's going to be pretty easy to watch if I were to decide to do that. Why are you still here? Because I'm looking up Lex. It's 6 a.m. as I write this. I can go on for hours. Are you going to sit there and read all this? Yeah. Okay, going to bed. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Actually, the end. Yeah, that was good. I had fun. And a bit of a sense of humor. I guess we should see what the judges say before I go into what I say. I'm assuming this probably did pretty well. Horny Farscape, wow. I'm very curious about this show now. Ice Storm in Hell. Hercules says, it was really funny, and I enjoyed playing it. 7.1 out of 10. Judge number 2, tanking the scores here. Pepsi makes Jolt, but Coke Surge is mejor que Jolt, so yeah. We mag Roxors. Did they, like, just play the menu and get mad about soda preferences and give it a bad score? Because this seems very, very harsh. For what I genuinely thought, like, oh well, if that other game was like 5th place, maybe this is 4th. But no, clearly not. The thing here, the title screen is neat, the game is not. Why don't you just put the fucking text for the Moogle in a box? 5 out of 10. Lemmer, it seemed to drag on and on and on. If you're gonna put a dialogue in, put it in a text box so people can skip through it if they want. I mean, yeah, they all seem weirdly harsh towards this. I'd sooner complain that the text went by too fast. Like, I don't think they're wrong that a text box would be preferable to flashing the one-liners over and over, but those one-liners were too quick, if anything. Judge number 5, just fun game, good graphics. Could you ask for a better review? 7 out of 10. Overall, 15th place with a 5.16 average. What the heck? Insane scores here. There's no justice in the world. They all said it would be a cold day in hell before they gave this game good marks. As for me, I think this was one of the better ones. this was definitely one of the better ones. Like, there were some bullets to dodge, there were some monsters to fight, there were cool fire-breathing dragons. Not one of these people mentioned like all the animated, like, big animated artwork, which was a very nice addition. The RPG battle kind of sucked, but you know, what else is new for 24 hours of ZZT games that end with RPG battles? But it worked, and honestly, that seems to be a rarity. So no, I think this is definitely above the C tier. Uprise. Which one was Uprise? Where are my notes here? Ah, that was the one where the aliens invaded the Among Us game. I think it was better with that, honestly. The animations, I think, give it an edge over that. Better than Must Not Kill? I think that depends on your preferences. Must Not Kill was definitely too repetitive, but I think it was very unique. So I think I would still give that the edge. I think this is an easy third place. I could see it being behind Uprise. Both games didn't really have a ton of gameplay or anything, but definitely one of the better entries for sure. And I think it says something though about this contest that in previous ones, I feel like that game probably would have been like a high C, middle of the road kind of game, but here, this is good. This is enjoyable. But, you know, it had opinions about Jolt Soda that disagreed with certain people, I suppose. Maybe it was because of that dig against the ZZT community for being jerks to one another. Maybe all the judges saw that and were like, wait a minute, is he talking about me? Perhaps. Alright, we've got 5 more. This is probably going to end up being a short stream just because I don't want to get through all of them in one go. I think I'm going to do the break now. Just one more, maybe 2 if we get the junk game. You can probably tell by these title screens which one it is. So I'll be back in a few minutes. We can all sit and fume for a few minutes that there was no justice for a cold day in hell. Alright, stick around. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Our wheel is getting pretty slim. Let's see what it gives us. There it is. It took a while. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. But it's time for Oh Dear Land by Zamros. This will probably be very quick. No, wrong one. Sorry, I saw the Z. Here we go. Oh Dear Land with violence. Oh dear. A team for next. He uses that consistently. Does that mean anything? No, we had Crank God with no effort, and then the one that I accidentally loaded who I don't remember who the author was, the bad dude, ZZT. Did he do both? He didn't do this one too, right? We're not playing it to find out. Actually it says unknown. Actually, no, man, I do want to find out. That was Masamune. Okay. So, classic chunk entry. I'm really curious if the team or the ID number means anything because he has used it before. I'm not sure if it's just supposed to be like a weird butchering of freaks. I don't know. Great lettering, good title screen. Definitely looks like it's going to be a bad game on purpose. Here's the violence. Oh dear, I'm dead. Help us, because we are all going to die. Lol. Oh dear, the violence continues through an invisible maze. How will you survive? What kind of invisible maze were we talking about? This may end up being a longer junk entry. Is this a ping pong path? No, not quite. I mean, it might just be a kinder ping pong path. When the junk entry is afraid of making it as tightly wound as possible. Only one of these is the passage. I'm gonna assume it's the blue one. Let's see if we can get to the other one. Boy, he knows how to make them. Okay, what is this? A trick. This was a trick. Classic troll. Actually, can we get out from down here? Do we just go around the maze? Was I on a cursed path to begin with? Just because I know that this maze is probably going to be 90% of the game, I want to, experience the author's vision properly and not just reveal the walls as I can do. We owe it to Zamros, I think. Okay, we're maybe getting there. I hope. Oh, I'm starting to lose faith in the author's vision. If it would just let me, like, hit a bottom wall or something where I can be like, okay, I can disregard this entire section, but it's not. It is really drawing this out, huh? Please, Zamros. Yeah, you just gotta put yourself in the right headspace, maybe? No, I just went in a big circle. Okay, but we are narrowing things down. There we go. Oh, I almost had it. I was so close earlier there. Hopefully it's all worth it. You win. Touch me. Lol. Before ending. Lol. I feel like we didn't say lol that much. You win. The violence stopped. The big boss of the world stopped killing people. He turned nice, and he is a good Christian now. I am the guy from the first board, in case you do not know. The end. Or is it? Go through the next passage to find out. Yay. Oh no! Violence. Sharks. Tigers. I mean, we have enough ammo. We can fight these guys. I don't think we need to, though. Alright, kill me, please. Okay, hang on. We do have to kill... Well, no, our stat limit's good now. Try again. What was the error, specifically? What funny way did you spell endgame? There we go. Okay. That was Oh Dear Land. I'm sure the judges loved it. Blood Fred. Hercules says, "Oh my god, Crank God has a follower." Enough said. 0.5 out of 10. Judge number 2. Ha ha ha. Me falls down laughing. Zamros can fix your games. 2 out of 10. Saying here, Crank, you have a challenger in last place. That's all I need to say here. 1 out of 10. Lemmer. I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing or worried. Do these joke games just show a lack of talent in ZZT skills? 1 out of 10. And judge number 5 here, for some reason. Bothered by the graphics, but funny. 5 out of 10. Hang on. I need reference. Now, what were the scores for Lotus's game again? Lotus 666. No, I'm not worried, or I'm not figuring out anything with that. I'm just really curious how bad the scores. Yeah, the 2.7. Judge number 2 gave this game a 2.0, but Ice Storm in Hell a 2.7. They were that close in score. There's no justice. Horrible. Horrible. Alright. I mean, obviously, bad game. As intended. Get this up here. Let's see. So, as bad as they wanted it to be, start at the end. But I don't think it's the worst of the junk entries here. We had... like, Crank God's no effort was truly empty. I think it's definitely better than that. Bad Dude's ZZT was deliberately bad, but they made the fatal mistake of, like, making it a game. You fought some lions, as one does in ZZT, and you rescued the president from ninjas, and also it was in Spanish. All of those, I feel, are signs of effort in comparison. Oh Dear Land nails the aesthetic. That title screen is perfect for a deliberately unfun game. And it correctly doesn't really have you do anything. So I'll put it in the middle of those junk entries and, you know, very close to last. But sorry, Crank God cannot be beaten here as far as deliberately bad games go. A good showing from Zamros. Exactly what we always expect from his entries. But yeah, he has been bested this time. Alright. Let's do... oop, that's not the wheel. Let's do one more, now that we've got that out of our systems. That'll save us 3 for next week. And I think next week we'll also spend a little bit of time looking at as much of the other games as we can. And then that will conclude the contest. So what's our final one for today, then? Please be more than like 2 boards. I'll feel a little bad if this is over in 5 minutes also. Violence by Team Cool. Team Cool, you say? What could this be? Could be anything. The good folks of Team Cool, whoever they may be. No! Hang on, we got us a banger tune. Well, maybe not that banger. It seems to have kind of like got caught in a loop here. Okay, we'll move on. Cool sword on the title screen, though. Again, it looks like we're starting with some real effort. We might be in for a decent game. I'm bored, says man in the corner. Oh, hell yeah. Violence. Why did you do that, huh? Ouch. Why isn't anybody doing anything? Oh, again, the text is too dang fast. Man who beat up the other. Get out! Don't worry, I will. Violence. Useless expression of aggression. It happens more and more. People beating in on each other for no reason. You hate it. But no matter how much you hate it, it's only getting worse. On topic. Cool little bar fight. We got us a game here. We got us a contender. Nice art. They're being smart, cropping these boards so that they're really tiny. Faster to make in 24 hours. Seem to know what they're doing. Did we figure out who they is, though? Ah, okay. This is a Bob P game, and Rick Van Zuilekom. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation there. Okay. Got us a Euro game. A few hours later, you're still angry about what happened in the tavern. Oh, we're free to go. Nice little windows. We're a painter. Where are you going, dear? I am going to find out who was that guy in the tavern. Be careful. I will. I like the stairs here, too, especially if this a passage. No, but it could be. That wouldn't be that bad of a look for some stairs. There's our animated water. That's what I wanted from that other one. Bird's house. Okay, we're going all Dutch today. Tavern. Ramon. Is this gonna be like Kekeros' game about solving the murder, but like way more competent? Could be. How immersive, we can knock on the doors. Theo, did you punch me? Oh, I'm only just now noticing the water wheel here. That's lovely. This is nice. Was this one? Okay, I'm assuming then that we can only go right back to the tavern. We're not really going to be investigating. Oh, look at that. We're cleaning up the blood. Hi, Sjord. I'm sorry what happened. Not your fault, but why didn't you do anything? This happened here before. My son got beat up pretty bad. Sorry, but where's that guy? Okay, Immediately changing our interest here. He ran out as fast as he could when the healers came, but they were too late. Oh, did he just kill that guy? We didn't get a flag or anything. Okay, he like fled. We can go down. Oh, wow, okay, this guy's just killing things for fun. A half-eaten deer. And he ate half a deer. That's a lot of deer. The forest is getting darker. This is nice. This has been well put together so far. We get out of the forest and it's brighter. The cave. Right? We dungeon crawling? What are we? Follow the blood trail. Let me get all this first. Oh, there's just blood everywhere. Oh. It's a skeleton. Is that just Dutch for skeleton? Did they just put an extra L there? Oh, wait, are we box pushing? In the dark. Oh god. Not a lot of torches for this, huh? Wait, what am I doing? One more here. That's one. I'm gonna get this one's... Oh, well, not like that. Oh, wait. Is that forest? I thought I heard forest. Okay, there's two. Okay, it looks like that thing in the corner opened. Wasn't there a third, though, on the right? No, just another body. On a whim. In case we can loot them. No. No extra torches here. Let's save that then. Sorry, I would really love to be able to see myself, but... Okay, the darkness is over. First man, alright, two, what have you stolen for us today? Oh. Good. And you three? I think that was just supposed to be end instead of en, but conveniently enough, if you throw an error, the program does stop as if it hit an end command, so I think we're actually okay, which is extremely funny. And you, number three? Fine. Oh, hang on. I was worried the text was going to go too fast, and then I closed the window. We can see this great error again. Don't get too close. 4, show us what we got. Good. And what about Henry? Leader, I have something to confess. There was a witness when I killed Henry in the pub. What? Well, do you know where he lives? Yes. Oh no, I've got to get home. I think there were multiple witnesses, actually. Like, the bartender was there, and I think there was another patron. There's a lot of people that need to be killed if we're killing all the witnesses. Excellent art here, though. This is I really like. Alright, so we flee back through the forest. Our buzz cut. Got that guile hair going. Oh, well, they killed my wife, was it? Ah, no. Freedia. They're going to pay. A few hours later, you're still angry about what? I think that was just left over from the first copy of the board. I feel like there's other things we should be angry about right now. Can I go upstairs now? No. Alright. The painter has been pushed too far. Wow. Oh, I love this art. We got a sword and a torch. And a fun head shape. Oh, we're bad at this. We're only a painter. Stop. Oh, did we run out of time? The end, no moral? Uh-oh. Death by the sword. That's probably a toolkit up here. Yeah. There is supposed to be another board, though, so well, that might just be a passage error as we get dead. We might get a proper conclusion. Yeah. We're dead, alright. This was Sjord. His death was one of many deaths by violence. He was killed by the one thing he hated most. Made by Rob and Rick. Hope you liked it. Bummer ending, huh? Kinda dark. A little dark. Alright, let's cover up the body here. Oh no, this was Team Cool. Never mind. Had it ready to go. Alright, what did the judges say? Oh, they liked it. Hercules. Kick-arse graphics. But there were some annoying bugs. Overall, it was cool. 8.3 out of 10. Judge number 2. Reminds me a bit of Herc's A Grunt in the Dark. Passage bug is all I found. Not bad at all, sir. 8 out of 10. Thing. Great graphics. But it's a bit on the bugged side. 7 out of 10. Lemmer. Nice graphics. Otherwise boring game. 6.6 out of 10. And mystery judge number 5. Whoa. Cool game. Nice graphics. 7.5 out of 10. Overall, third place. 748 average. Again, I think it does kind of speak to how dire this competition is. Lemmer's a little harsh in his comments. But yeah, there really wasn't a lot going on in this one. The art was really its selling point. Which was also the case of Herc's A Grunt in the Dark. Judge 2 is not wrong there either. And presumably that's why Hercules loved it so much, so... scored quite well overall. As for me... again, just because the standards for this competition are as low as they are, it is one of the better ones. It was very much art more than anything else. But I will say, actually, the tavern brawl at the beginning, when that dude got killed, was pretty good. Suddenly there was just blood everywhere. They were going all over the place. They didn't do a whole lot. But that's true of pretty much everything in this competition. So I think it's still going up in at least B. It had violence. Looked cool. Again, bummer of an ending. Had that passage error. Let's see. Well, we can compare it to Lodos's game, and that one had a bit more gameplay to go with it, so I think I would prefer that. But Uprise, what about Uprise? Uprise again is the Among Us game, which was also a more art-focused one, I think. But more gameplay boards. But again, I do very much prefer getting to do things in these games than just watching cutscenes. And we didn't do a whole lot of that here other than walking around, which is... there was plenty of that in Uprise, but at least Uprise you did have to shoot some aliens at one point. The player got to participate in the violence of that one, so I think I'm going to give Uprise the edge there. Give this one a Still quite respectable 5th place here right now. Leaves us with 3 games to go, plus 4 more that are not going to get actually played. And then we will be done with this competition. We got our better stuff here in this one. We got 2 games in the B category, so yeah, they've just been hiding. Bad spins on this wheel. This whole wheel thing has been a horrible mistake. If only I had just gone in order. If only I had just gone in order like I did before. Just trying to remember some of these filings. There's the Pop Goes the Sailor Scout. There's a junk entry. I think one of these other ones is in junk entry. We've got an Uprise early on. Let's not kill towards the middle. I think Kick Harris's would have been the finale. That would have been fun. Nah, I like the wheel. I like spinning these randomly. I think it's more fun that way. But that's going to do it for today. I'll spare us the title screen music there. And move us to the credits. So, we finally found some okay stuff. It took a while, but it is in there. The judges seemed much more divisive on them, though, than I would have expected. I think the end results for this, for my scores versus the judges, are probably going to be as different as they've been so far. Well, alright. Like I said, we've got 3 more games for next time. We will finish up the wheel, wrap up this contest, check out some of the forbidden games. Prepare ourselves for the next one. As always, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the follows and subs and support and all that good stuff. If you enjoy the streams, you can always check the VODs on YouTube or Twitch before they get put onto YouTube. And you can always join us on the Worlds of ZZT Discord. We're always talking about and playing ZZT games, showing off what we're working on, and doing some community projects here and there. It's a fun time. We will be back again, our next stream on Friday at 6 o'clock Pacific, the usual time. Don't have anything set in stone just yet for what that's going to be. I'm hoping to put up a poll in the Discord later today, but once I lock in on some choices there. And then next Sunday, same time, we will get through the last of these entries and finish up the contest. I'll probably pack a magazine or 2 or something, just in case it doesn't go long. I have no idea how long these last 3 games are, but it's probably also not going to be a super long stream on its own. So we'll have something else in case it runs a bit short. And then we will prepare ourselves for the Spring 2000 competition. What's the topic there? One little sneak peek. What kind of games are next? Okay. The topic for the next contest is food. Food games. 28 entries, so more than this. Let's see what that entails. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had fun.